Have you ever wondered to upscale your images inside Photoshop? I mean, upscaling the image from low resolution to higher resolution. Well, of course, if you know about this video is not for you. However, if you don't, I got an awesome tips for you to upscale the image from low resolution to high resolution. Now, if you're using here the Photoshop CC 2018 or later version, then you can enable here the Preserve Detail 2.0. However, if you're using here the older version, you still have the capability of scale the images inside Photoshop. But let me show you here. If you go to image here and then click on image size, you can see here we have this 800 and 1200 height of resolution of this image. Now inside this resample, we have this new feature which is called the Preserve Detail 2.0. Now, as I said, if you have 2018 or later version, then you will see this. But if you have that, first of all, you have to enable this Preserve Detail 2.0. Now, these are all a different type of algorithm to upscale the images. But since this is one of the advanced algorithm which gives more of the perfect result. But of course, if you are using the older version, these are also good and come in handy in upscaling the images. But let's first of all enable this since mine is already enabled it. But if you don't see here, all you have to do is go to edit and then click on preferences and then click on performance. Now all you have to do and then click on the technology preview and then you can see how the enable the preserve detail 2.0 upscale. Just check this and then you're good to go. Then all you have to do is to again go to image and then click on image size. Now your windows of this image size might be smaller. All you can do is to just drag it to see the the preview of it properly if you want to see her more of the details. Now in this case, since I'm using her the latest version, so I will choose her the 2.0. But if you are using her the older version, you can go with the preserve detail and the bicubic smoother. So I will just go with this. Now I'm gonna scale this to 2000 bits, and now let's see here the result. Now of course it wouldn't be perfect, so you would have to play around a bit more with it. We have this reduce noise tab as well. By default it is set to 0, so if you want to make it more of the smoother of these details, all you have to do is to drag and play around with the slider to smoother the details. Now in this case it seems to be fine, however it's still not perfect. Now let's hit OK. Now if I zoom in the image here and show you the original one, here is a history tab which will keep track of the previous and older version. This is the let me zoom this. You can see here it's pixelated. However, if I click on the image side, which was the, it's good. However, it's not perfect, though it will come in handy a lot if you want to upscale images a bit more of not that much exponentially, but yeah, it will work. However, if you want a perfect result, what I do recommend here is to first of all, once you are done with the upscaling and setting the resolution, convert the layer into a smart object and then go to filter and then click on camera filter. Now inside camera filter we have a nice tabs which is called the details, where we can then zoom in the image here and then play around with the reduce noise, and also the sharpening details which will sharpen the details. And you can see here we upscale the image from low resolution to higher resolution. Now of course this wouldn't look that much of a realistic, but hey, that would work most of the time for your the jobs of editing and upscaling. Now in this at this point I would say this is fine, I guess. Now let me reduce it a bit more to make it more natural, and now let's hit OK. And that's all you have to do to upscale your image inside Photoshop. Now a better way is to of course use the topaz gigapixel, which is more advanced than Photoshop upscaling, but it's premium, so you would have to lessons for both of them. If you have the lesson for Photoshop, then you can do it inside, which would be enough for most of the users. So yeah, that's it for this video. That's all I wanted to show you guys this tip. If you learned something new from this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And also if you want to see more of content like this, tips and tricks in Photoshop, smash that subscribe button. Then I hope I will see you in the next video. Peace out.